another fantastic weekend of Formula One racing here on the EGL Extreme Gaming League. I'm Tipsy Bob, and joining me on the mic is my trusty sidekick and my good friend, Dad Bats. Covering all the action today, we're going to be covering everywhere from Monaco, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Bahrain, all across the world, all across the country. A full grid lined up some of the best talent around the world. We have plucked them from all corners of the earth to give you some of the greatest racing experience viewing footage you'll ever see in your lifetime. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the EGL. There we go, once and all the cars are all lining up on the grid. They're all getting ready. The drivers will be focusing on their first corner. Are they going to take it? What are they going to do? Is they going to go deep? Are they going to go? Who knows? Let's break down, away we go! DRS is still active, and if Timo wants to get this moved on, he's gonna need to use this DRS zone because I have a feeling. Oh no, Timo comes under the pressure in this action zone. I tried to mount up another overtake on 1P3 trademark. This is Ryan trademark. Timo cracks under the pressure once again.
And Timo are oh, it's not bad. Oh no! Oh my god, this so sorry, control myself. So Timo
I wouldn't be gonna penalty too, so they can stand at the back together again. Just like Timo likes it.
How many times did you see how many times Timo tried to get into the pit?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to yet another week of SLR Tier 3. Tonight, once again, in the commentary box joining me is the great Mr. Nicolaides. How are you doing, sir?
Hello Wimpy, hello everyone. I'm doing good. I'm pretty hyped today as it's the 7th round of SLR Season 5 Tier 3 and we're racing in the famous Monte Carlo.
Yes, of course, and let us know, everybody in chat, if this game sound and our voices, of course, is great, like always. But while we're having a chat, we can see some live pictures coming through from the track. Let's go through the lineup and discuss some reserve drivers joining us on track tonight as well, man. Let's get some live pictures. Alright, so here we have the guys already putting, or some of the guys already has put some times on the board, and no one else expected on pole position so far than the current championship leader, Mr. Grosjean. But having said that, our reserves joining us tonight will be Mr. XTXP. We have Sanix in the McLaren. We also have Jonah in the Ferrari, I believe. Yeah, he's in the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And I think that's our 3 reserves for the night, man.
Nope, and it's also Max with
Oh,
driving the
yes,
Red Bull.
yes, Max. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, Max. Mr. Max is not Max Verstappen, but it is Max indeed in the Red Bull, trying to show some pace again tonight, as he's now, I believe, on wheel, still catching up to some, getting back onto pace than where he was before. But yeah, let's see what he can do tonight. So, man, wasn't it a week of history being made? First, we kicked off Monday, obviously, Nick, with, of course, the Extreme Rivals Tournament number 9 that has won. That has been won by SLR for the third time. They are now the only league having to have 3 rivals titles behind the name. And then, of course, um, more history being made with the Tier 3 to SRL race on Tuesday evening. Do you know what happened there?
In EGL, if you mean.
Sorry?
You mean EGL or
No. A tier 2 to SRL. Sorry, Tier 3 to SRL on Tuesday evening. Was it
I
Tuesday?
didn't quite catch what did happen, so
Okay, so let me tell you a little joke. Well, let me tell you exactly what the history was that's being made. The curse of P10 was broken, man. Tier 3 was won by Mr. Ocean Chief at Monaco, who claims Monaco was one of his worst tracks. So he ended up P2 actually on track, but winning the race with a 5-second penalty from, I think Owen was in the lead. So let me tell you a joke about that. I think some people in chat listen to this one. So I woke up to this news. I was probably asleep by then. I woke up yesterday morning to the news. Mr. Ocean Chief won Tier 3 for 2SRL, right? So I thought to myself, okay. So I walked over to Miss Elementrix and I told her, hey, guess who won Tier 3 last night? So she's like, she doesn't know. It's like, Ocean Chief won. She looks at me, she says like, okay, how many DNF then? I was like, okay, I don't know, but you won. I still didn't tell him this, but yeah, I thought of telling this on, on chat tonight. I was just feeling for a joke. Anyway, all jokes aside, let's focus on what's happening on track with Jonah in pole position with a 109.8. That's a pretty good lap, Nick.
yeah, I mean everything on the nines in qualifying are pretty decent lap, and Zona currently the reserve driving showing excellent qualifying pace. As at the start of the qualifying, we had an incident with Mosey in the Red Bull, crashing in the casino. He ran wide, had an understeer, and crashed into the wall.
Yeah, how unfortunate. But it's Monaco. We are expecting a lot of carnage. Hopefully not as much as last night. Last night was quite a busy race for the Tier 4 boys. Yeah, as we ride along with Dr. Uther through the tunnel, coming into the, what is this, a chicane? Is there any specific name for the chicane?
As JQR puts the fastest lap by only 8 thousandths of a second from Zona.
Wow, that is really, really close. But JQ are currently second in the championship standings. Speaking of that, let's have a look at the championship standings, man. Would you mind taking us through it?
Yeah, I mean, Grosjean managed to secure that P4, and he keeps that 28-point lead with 97 points. And then JQR with a great podium in second place. He keeps the great performances, which started from Vietnam after that podium, of course. And then Motocrosser with an excellent performance, man. Driver of the day. I mean, Moto's really catching up those front runners, and he overtook John actually. Oh, actually, he was third, but he closed the lead from JQR with 58 points. John, of course, the race winner, is now very close to Motocrosser in in fourth place, and Keyboard following up in fifth, and that's the top five. Then Correas is following up in sixth. Hit, which had a pretty bad last 3 races, now chasing the Haas driver, of course, in which is ahead of him. Then we have Nerbur in seventh, Futuristic in eighth, tying with Total Wizard in ninth, and then it's ever Snacks. Snacks had a pretty good start, but of course some unlucky moments held him behind.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, so I believe it's only 18 points between the current championship leader and P2 JQR that has gotten some good form lately and looking to close that gap even more with the currently pole position. So I think that leaves about one more run for everybody. Jonah's on the lap. Let's see what Jonah does, is he?
Yeah, John is currently on a lap. He's just through the hairpin and now going to the tunnel. John, I mean, he really deserves a permanent place. I mean, in Tier 3, he's really showing an absolute awesome pace in both Spain and Zandvoort, of course.
Yeah, definitely. I fully agree with you there. He's a man with some pace, man, and he's surely shown it lately. He wasn't the luckiest man, I would say. But yeah,
He's
flat out there.
Down. John, as he loses an end plate, but his
He's probably
time
gonna go
is
for the
still
end
on.
of the lap. Yeah, he's gonna finish the lap. Luckily, he's only got 2 more corners left there, man.
As he loses the back end, let's see. It's gonna be no.
That
He
is
did.
really close.
Yeah, he lost a great amount of time, of course, when he banged the wall and he lost the back end coming out of the last corner.
Yeah, as we on board with Futuristic going through the tunnel, also by the looks of it on a lap. Let's see how far he's up on sector 2. It comes down to the chicane, very tight chicane. You gotta get your brake spot on there. It's also an overtake opportunity if you judge it properly. He's about 1/10 up from his time, so that will keep him in P5 for now. As he lifts off and decides to bail.
The car now is on a lap currently. Now just past the casino and on to Mirabeau and now on the hairpin. Very important turns, even though they are very slow. You need to get the perfect acceleration going and the perfect speed mid turn, of course. But now he seems to have a great control of his lap. He's now in the tunnel. He has some traffic in front of him. There is a Renault off motocrosser, yeah, which he's on an out lap. But yeah, on to the last and fast section of the track.
Oh, takes a lot of that curb on the second chicane, brilliantly cut. As he comes down the last corner, he might still get a little bit of slipstream as well, not a lot probably, but and he goes over the line with a 109.7. That is even quicker. The man's on the move.
Awesome lap, and now Motocrosser is on his lap, of course. We saw him doing the out lap in front of JQR.
Yeah, as he dodges that bump down that little back straight. As he comes into the hairpin. Oh, he's gone a little bit wide there, but let's see. How far is he off from his time at the end of sector 2?
Oh, Grosjean's actually 4/10 down.
Wow.
And he's on the third sector. Let's see. Is that as Williams impede his lap?
Oh my lord, I don't believe it. I wonder if XTXP is also on a lap. His DRS is open, so he's either on a lap or he's starting his lap.
Wow.
He could have had pole position, I'm sure about that. He must be fuming at the moment.
But he still improves, even though XT impeded his lap.
Motocrosser just misses that Ferrari that comes out of the pits. He is in P4, 109.9. Pretty tight, the top 4. It's about 2/10 between P1 to P4, so there's not really much in it, man. Still anybody's game, but that must have been the last run for the top runners. Let's see if there's anybody else out there. John, is he on the lap? No, he's not.
John just put the time actually, and he's just ahead of Futuristic with 700ths of a second. And Keyboard, I think. Oh no, Keyboard just finished actually.
Yeah, I'm on board with XT Experience. By the looks of it, he's on his qualifying lap now, so he was about to start his lap at the end of the previous lap where he kind of blocked Grosjean. It cost him about 2 or 3 tenths there. So he goes over the line with a 110.5, only P8.
Just improves. He's up to 8th place.
John, is he on a lap? Yeah, it looks like he's on a lap. Comes down into the chicane.
Ooh.
Runs a little bit wide there.
Yeah, but still manages to hold the lap.
Nice and flat out through that fast chicane. Another slower chicane, cuts a lot of the inside curb. Early on the brakes, nice and tight. Oh, and he locks up and goes wide. He's surely, yeah, he's bailing, going into the pit lane.
As John is on a lap. Yeah, John is on a lap.
Who, John? No, John's already. Oh, Joe, no, sorry. There we go.
And he's 1.5 tenths down. That will put him on pole if he can keep that. Oh, but he's in the wall! In the
no.
hairpin.
No. What happened there?
Yeah, he accelerated. He got too much curb, and the curb just launched him into the wall.
Our replay option is working today. Great opportunity to test the replay out. As he comes down the back straight there, you can see, and go into the hairpin and straight into the wall. How unfortunate.
He picked up a lot of curb there, and that resulted in an understeer. So yeah, that might be close. He might actually not get a second run. Of course, all the drivers now coming for their last.
Oh, Sunix hits the wall as well. Sunix just what hit the wall. Has he got any damage? Yeah, he surely does. Looks like, yeah, his front left in plate is gone, so that lap is pretty much spoiled. So I think that's the last guy on a lap. Is Hammer on a lap? Let's see. Or did he just finish?
Dragon just started. JKR, I'm sorry.
Starting another lap?
Of course, qualifying very important on Monaco. The track position is the most important thing here in Monaco, and of course consistency.
Yep.
It's the key to a win here in Monte Carlo. But let's see, he's about 1/10 up, coming up to the hairpin.
He doesn't looking to close that gap on the championship leader, man. Only 18 points in it, and if he can somehow pull off a win here today with Grosjean P2 or 3, that will bring up the championship standings so close between the two of them. He can actually take the lead of the championship here tonight should he win this race, and Grosjean end up very low in the top 10. But let's not jump the gun and see what happens. He comes up to Hammer. Hopefully Hammer doesn't block him.
Oh,
Hammer
it's
gets
close.
out of the way.
Hammer goes.
Nice and tight. Let's see, it goes over the line with a 1:08.9. No, that's slow.
Wow! Oh my god.
Wow.
9.4. What
That is
a lap.
quick.
But
That is quick.
But Grosjean is also on a lap.
He's slightly 14 thousandths of a second up. There was a tire on the track. Sunix retires with his base position only P13. As he goes over the line.
On pole!
Wow!
Oh my god!
Where did he find that
what
time?
a
Because he
turnaround.
was at the end of sector 2. He was 14 tenths up on it. I mean down on his time. 14 thousandths of a second. So he must have found a lot of time in that last sector. Wow! As I said, Jake, you all can win this race. Grosjean pulls one out of the hat and takes pole position.
What a time. As
what
motocrosser
a
retires, and now the only contender is John, who's also retired from his lap. So I guess that's it. Grosjean's on pole.
I think we're gonna have a great race on our hands between the two of them.
Yeah,
They're so
what
much
a
faster
lap,
than the rest.
And 9.3, I don't even know if I can do a 9.3 in qualifying.
That is almost tier 1 pace, man. Come on. Tier 2 for sure.
We will see tomorrow, but
That's
I'm
faster than
pretty
me,
amazed
man.
from the guys.
Yeah. Mr. Tipsy Bob looking really busy tonight on the keyboard. Hello, Mr. Tipsy Bob. Good to have you on chat. And it's a privilege to try and entertain you guys tonight with the great Mr. Nicolaitis next to me. So here we are. We have Grosjean, the championship leader, in pole position. We have the second guy in the championship points, only 18 points off him, in P2. And we have Jonah, P3, Motocrosser P4, Futuristic P5. We have John P6, which can also show some, or who can also show some good pace. If he gets it right, he can surely put up a show. And then the keyboard warrior, Mr. Keyboard Magnussen in P7. Alright.
As we're heading into
Dial
the
says we are
race.
setting intention. Tupsy says he's alone, no one's talking. Come on, let's get the chat going. Who do you think is going to win this race? Second question, how many DNFs do you guys expect? I don't think that's a question we should ask, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
It's always a question being asked on chat. Always, it's one
Tipsy
of the
saying
popular questions.
7 DNFs.
7
Tipsy is
DNFs?
a serious contender for the viewer of the day today, I think.
Whoa, Tipsy says 7 DNFs. Oh, I hope that's not 2 men. Tile says Dragon and
13.
8 DNFs, 9 DNFs says Danny. Oh no guys, oh Hugo says 13 DNFs. No guys, come on. This is SLR man, this is not the Thunderdome. Oh, the expectations are high in chat. Alright, so here we go. We can see the predicted pit stop strategy for this race is Nick softs to mediums. But it's kind of a risk that as your tires might fall off towards the end, where the safer option would be soft hards, of course. You can basically push it from, I think, lap 3 or 4 onwards to the end on hards.
I mean, the tire wear here in Monaco is very low, so if you can stretch the tires up to lap 15, 16, which I think it's possible if you do some tire managing. Yeah, the mediums will be easier at the end, as Max and Darrow both disqualified.
Oh. Yeah, it's a very narrow track, and it's a very slow track around, especially on the warm-up lap. You gotta be very careful. The slightest of touches will get you disqualified, and you have to start on cold tires. Now they say the predicted pit stop strategy is soft hards. What's up with this game?
Yeah, there are of course. No, I mean the second strats are with the guys that starting with the medium tire, which is Terror, Sanix, Inferno, Koi, Max, Koreas, and Mosey. All these guys starting with medium, so a medium soft could be possible, and that's easier, I think, starting on the fresh mediums, of course.
Yeah. Oh, is the AlphaTauri spec wheel? It's the barrier as it's turned into the corner. Sorry guys, I'm a bit less, more quieter tonight than before. I'm a little bit on the sick side, so I'm just taking it easy. I'll let Nick do all the hard work tonight.
Okay, let's see, that's great. Thank you very much, Wimpy. So let's see all the drivers lining up on the grid. 5 laps will go on, and when they go off, the race will start the famous Monte Carlo.
All yours, sir. Nick will surely entertain you guys with a start. Let's go. Here we go, Nick. All yours.
3, 4, and 5 lights ahead of the drivers. It's lights out. Let's see when the drivers will go out, actually. And they go out. Grosjean, of course, with the inside light, he will have the advantage. He gets a very good start. Now the McLaren of Futuristic is side by side with Motocrosser. He will pass Motocrosser. They will go side by side. Grosjean held the lead, but Motocrosser and Futuristic are side by side. Futuristic will go ahead of Motocrosser. Great start from the McLaren driver. Behind them, Keyboard and John are having a fight. They touched, but none of them have damage. So yeah, a clean start from everyone. Congratulations, as we have Inferno Koi, who's ghosting through the Alfa Romeo. We have a virtual safety car, and a lot of penalties going on. 5-second time penalty, and for motion with Darrow, I think.
Yeah, there's a total miss at the hip, and Nick, it was like everybody just piled up, and I saw Terra getting a 5-second penalty for severe collision. So I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, it's a really clean start from the guys. So good start. Let's hope it goes this way right through the race, man. Now we're gonna be looking out for some good overtakes.
The pile up, but yeah, Grosjean getting a clean start with JQR, and Futuristic up to P4. Great start from him.
Yeah, as
But let's see.
the two
Yeah, we-
Reynolds still running nicely together. We're still on individual safety though. Should be clearing up very soon. Let's see who's gonna get that drive-through penalty. There's always someone. And we are go again. Let's see what's happening up in front with Ferrari. Grosjean still in the lead. JQ are still hot in the gearbox of that Ferrari, but the other Ferrari is right behind him as well. So he's kind of sandwiched between the two Ferraris. So he needs to make sure what he's doing. If he makes the wrong move on the wrong turn, he might have a Ferrari showing up on his inside from the back, man. So he needs to work his plans very carefully.
yeah, all of the pack being very close together, so there must be very cautious because the braking points are not going to be the same, of course. And
Oh,
yeah,
there's
we
a
do not
McLaren
put
and
the
a Haas
pilot.
making contact at the exit of that hairpin. I don't know what happened there, but I think the McLaren definitely has some front wing damage. Where is it? It's Sanex. Sanex, yeah, he's missing a front left in plate as who's behind him? It's Inferno now looking to get past him as well. So we might see a McLaren going for an early pit stop here and change to Haas. Try and go to the end, man.
The fight for the lead is on, as Grosjean hasn't really managed to pull off JQR, which is right behind of that Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm sure we're going to see these two running very close to each other during the whole race. So if they can keep it clean as this race proceeds.
And John is charging keyboard Magnussen. Is he gonna go for the dive? No, he's too far. He won't try it yet. But yeah, now the tunnel is a very good opportunity for an overtake to happen, but it's of course really dangerous and it needs the cooperation of the two drivers, of course, to make it happen. Otherwise, it's very likely to have a crash.
Yeah, as John is very close to Keyboard, but Keyboard kind of go a little bit defensive early there to try and tell John, don't even think about it, and John just stays on his line and follow Keyboard through the chicane. See if I can see any. Oh, what a great camera view there, coming through that fast chicane.
And now XT is coming to stick behind them. Now the DRS is activated, of course. And let's see, is John gonna try to make a move on keyboard Magnussen? Of course, a very narrow track, very difficult to overtake. John will not have it yet.
Yeah, this is the closest battle on track at the moment. I don't see anything else happening quite dramatically as this. It's only Jonas about 6 tenths off JQR at the moment. I'm sure we can see with the next tunnel straight, we might see a pass here, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the exit. As keyboard Magnussen goes really slow in the hairpin.
Yeah, saw that. Oh, he's very, very close to the back of Keyboard, but he runs slightly wide onto the exit curb, and that gives you a little bit of wheel spin. And you can see how much that it influenced him on the exit. He's about 3 car lengths behind Keyboard now.
And of course, you can see on the bottom right side of your screen, John is under fueling his car, so that's why it's lighter, of course, easier to turn and faster on the straights. But if he's pushing now, he must conserve some fuel afterwards.
Yeah, but I think, like you said earlier, track position is very important. So you need to try and find a way past Keyboard very, very quick. Oh, he gets a lot of wheel spin there. Did he actually touch the barrier? It looked like it.
No, I think it was just wheel spin. Oh, as he locks up both of his wheels, and that's gonna give Keyboard Magnussen a very big breath. As XT now is looking to gain an advantage, but Keyboard Magnussen is still losing lots of time in the casino turns.
Yeah, I think what's the best for John at the moment is maybe thinking of a kind of an undercut here. Try and do a little bit earlier pit stop than Keyboard.
Oh, Terror and Bowman are both out of the race. What happened with the two of them?
Oh my word, we missed that safety car. We have a safety car. There is your first 2 DNFs. I would have loved to know what happened there. If anybody knows what happened, they let us know in chat. Oh, that is unfortunate for Terra.
Korea's no, they're both despawned, but it seemed to both of them went out in Mirabel. I don't know if Bowman went for a dive there and just took them both out, but very unfortunate for both of them, of course. Terror, the new Mercedes driver, he was in reserve until now. Yeah, that's the same for him. But John of Futuristic and Motocrosser, all of them pitting.
Yeah, I'm sure we will see
they
most of them putting on. Do you think?
Yeah, Jonah is putting the medium, Motocross and Futuristic, both of them on the hards, and they will go to the end. But Jonah, I think he will have to go for one more pit stop. He's gambling on a safety car currently. On the second safety car, as Grosjean gets a 5-second time penalty for collision with the JQR. That's a game changer right there. As I don't know, have we lost Wimpy or?
Oh, you hear me? Hello? Here we go.
Yeah.
What is happening with the safety cars glitching right through Grosjean? Yeah, man, I don't know what happened here. If JQR touched Grosjean from the back, I mean, how did they make contact? If Grosjean is in front of him and he got the penalty.
Yeah, as we get the news from Satoshi Terror saying that his controller disconnected.
Oh!
So, yeah, he might went full throttle into Bowman. Of course, with a disconnected controller, but yeah.
What the hell? But I swear, if your controller normally disconnects, your AI takes over. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, and John with a drive-through penalty for falling too back.
Oh my
I've
word.
never seen that type of a penalty, by the way, in this game.
No, such a lot of unforced errors. What is going on? What is going on?
And John is staying out. John will not serve his drive-through penalty yet.
I don't think you can serve it under the safety car. Can you? I'm not sure.
Oh, you can. Yeah, I'm not sure either.
If you could serve it under the safety car, you would have definitely gone for it. I think I tried it before and I actually did a pit stop, to be honest.
Yeah,
you need to wait,
right.
you need to drive when the safety car is gone and you do your drive through then and then it lets you do it.
As the top three, Kureas and Daro, the only ones not pitting under the safety car.
Yeah, I think the guys that stayed out now or went for the mediums is gambling on another safety car, but ooh, was the gaming going really wide there. But I don't know, man. Even if there's another safety car and I'm in on hards like Grosjean and JQR, I would not pit. I would definitely not pit. Track position is very, very important. What is up with the safety car? Keeps on glitching back. The safety car is actually cruising down in P3 at the moment. What is going on here? Another broken safety car, I guess. It's glitching back and forth.
Yeah, and it's very
dangerous. Very dangerous.
Yeah, and it's very dangerous for the drivers as they're risking a penalty.
Yeah, it happened to me on Australia before. We glitched backwards and forth like that. I had to come to nearly a standstill to get it past me.
Yeah, safety car will stay another lap.
Yeah, the lights are still on, so. But wow, what a dramatic last 2-3 laps we have had. Another 3-second penalty for Mozzie Gaming. Corner cutting behind the safety car. How does he do that?
I mean, he's currently pushing to catch the pack in front.
Oh, that explains it. That explains it.
Yeah, so that's how he managed to get a penalty by pushing. Yeah. But yeah, of course, the last lap on the safety car, probably.
Yeah. Ooh, the safety car is glitching back and forth. It's very. The guys need to just keep a safe distance from it. What the hell? How can Cody's not fix this?
Is it Cody's or it must be me alt-tabbing, by the way, because when I'm alt-tabbed, it's when it's
you're the host.
So I'm just gonna stay, yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the game until the safety car goes.
Okay, I'd rather not do that.
Yeah,
that explains it, that explains it. I thought it's the game. So every time you alt-tab it glitches backwards, alright.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a Cody's bug, so...
Yeah, it shouldn't do that. I'm sure we can see the safety car in at the end of this lap.
As now, Futuristic might actually go for the win with Motocrosser and John.
And look at Inferno in P3, but he hasn't stopped. He's decided to stay out.
Yeah. Oh, no, John has stopped actually, but he put on medium, so...
No, I mean, Grosjean and
he needs
Jackie,
to
or
do
did they
another
not
lap.
stop?
Yeah.
Why
yeah,
does the game show
Grosjean
they're
and
still on
Jackie are-
softs? So they never
Yeah.
stopped then? Okay. That is
Yeah,
an
they
interesting
never
gamble. That is a really, really interesting gamble.
Wimpy, you can't have the safety car restart.
Oh, thank you, sir. Right, here we go. Let's see, when is he deciding to go? And he goes! Grosjean is off through the last corner of the track, almost at map. Down the straight, he got a nice, good, clean start, but Jackie was all over him. Stays close to him, but I don't know if Inferno got a little bit caught napping there, as the other Ferraris all over the back of Inferno Jonah pushing hard. Also on medium tires, but 3 lap mediums only. Do you see anything else at the back? Let's see. But why is the field so far widely spread as we see
Keyboard is close to John. Is he gonna make a move? John goes defensive. Keyboard, is he gonna try and go around the outside? Very close, and Keyboard does pull it off.
Ooh,
John
that's a
gets the
massive
whole-
corner cut.
The whole curb and gets a 5-second penalty. Yeah, that was very opportunistic then there from John.
Yeah, as the cars, I don't know, they're very widely spread. I don't know what happened if there was a bunch up and they started spreading away from each other. There's another 3-second penalty from Futuristic in P5. As John...
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them started from, mid-turn, a lot of the drivers, so that's why the pack spread it. I mean, the top 5 started on the straight, accelerating, but the other ones were still on the...
As John gets another
On the
5-second
second
penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, and John retires. He's just had enough. There's a McLaren into the wall, Sanex. He's gone into the wall in the second last corner. Did he get any damage
And
there?
John
Sure, I've seen
Guinness.
some panels fly off there. No, he doesn't have any penalties. As John
And
leaves
John
the
is
session.
rage quitting.
Yeah, but Sanex hit the wall hard and he's got no visual damage on his front wing. How is that possible? But look at this in the front. Grosjean is starting to get a little bit of daylight between him and Dragon. 1.4 seconds already, so John has decided to put the hammer down. But look at the Ferrari so close to the back of that AlphaTauri going down the tunnel. Jonah looking to make a move on Inferno. Will he get close enough to go for the inside sand? He's looking at it and decides no, it's not close enough. But Inferno gets a really bad exit from the... Oh no, Inferno, watch your mirrors. But Jonah stuck his nose in. I don't know, that was a bit of risky stuff, man. That was risky. Let's have another look.
Inferno has damage. He's missing his right hand plate. And now Futuristic, is he gonna dive? He's gonna do that Leclerc move. He bangs on the wall. He goes in the inside of Raskas. And he gets past as Inferno is diving to the pitch, of course, with the wing damage.
Yeah,
But yeah,
suddenly
really
loads of action, man.
yeah, Futuristic really trying to get the move done. Of course, Futuristic is now in the lead of the race, I must say.
Yeah, he can definitely stay out to the end. But yeah, some very aggressive driving there from the two of them. I don't know. We'll have to leave that
Yeah,
up to the
it's
FI. But I mean,
tires.
Inferno and was it Inferno and Jonah? That was some close moves, man. I don't know. Jonah stuck his nose in
Yeah,
next to
I
him in a
mean-
very small little space there, and Inferno just drifted out wide. I don't think Inferno expected him to be there, to be honest. But
Yeah, Jonah got a better exit. It was like Ricciardo and Hamilton incident in Monaco 2016. As we have
Oh,
another
another
car.
safety car. Who's out? Who's out?
It's an awesome opportunity now for the top 2 drivers to pit.
Sanex.
And
Sanex
that's
is
why
out.
they
Sanex is
do.
out. So this is great timing, and both of the leaders are in. Sorry, Nick. Both the leaders are in the pits. Dragon and Grosjean. So how did Dragon get past Grosjean in the pit lane? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How
No,
did that happen?
no, Grosjean. No,
Maybe
no,
it's just
no.
a glitch. I don't know. Yeah, Grosjean is now front. Maybe it was just a pit lane passing of the pit lane. I think Grosjean. Oh yeah, the Ferrari's got the first pit entry normally. Where you stop, so he must have passed him in there then and then came back when he came up. John disqualified. What? Oh, and we are already on 4-5 DNF. So we going strongly towards that 13 DNF mark. I think it was Hugos that said that. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it was.
Ferrari hits the oh my word! What is happening? What is happening?
he
The
gets
leader just
nice.
broke his front wing in the back of of Hammer. What a big blow! That is a big blow for the leader of this race. Grosjean has lost his front wing into the back of that Force India. Let's see if we can catch it on replay. What is happening? Did I get it? Let's see. As he comes around the corner, I just saw the Force India braking in front of him, and the next minute he just saw a wing fly. Did I miss it? Oh. Must have missed that one. Damn. Waited too long. Alright.
Yeah, it's his
Well, that
F10
is a
plate.
big blow for the championship leader. You can see there on screen he's missing a front left in plate, but JQR is 2 cars behind him. So, and he's pits. He's into the pits. Hopefully there will be another safety car that will help him. But how
Futuristic pit
unfortunate.
again! No! Oh my god, that's...
What is going on here? As Grosjean also served a penalty there, but did I just see they're putting on? Oh, he's going for the hards now, so he's definitely going to the end. They gambled
Yeah,
for the
but
mediums,
Futuristic pitted again. That's probably a win lost, I should say.
didn't he have a drive-through penalty or something?
No, because he changed tires. He had the hards and he switched to mediums. But yeah, if motocrosser stays to the end, that's a win thrown away for Futuristic, sadly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I wonder if he wasn't trying to go for a drive-through penalty or something. Or he must have gotten some wing damage that we didn't spot. But man, this whole race has been turned upside down. Both the two guys we thought we were going to run in front, JQR and Grosjean, are in the middle of the pack. Grosjean right at the back with that unfortunate wing damage into the rear of that racing point. Of Hammer. I don't know what happened there. I just saw him. Did we see another wing fly? Or what was that?
I don't think so. As
Safety car in the slap, man, all yours.
Okay, so Jonah will control the pack. He's going really slow. Let's see when he will accelerate. Of course, motocrosser is currently on the strategic advantage. I don't think he's gonna do.
Only left 13 and it feels like 40 laps already. Jeez. Here we go. Yours.
Yes. Jonah, is he starting? Is he waiting? He's starting. He's launched the overtake button and he's already pulling off motocrosser. But of course, motocrosser will have the slipstream. Jonah keeps the lead behind them. Dragon and Uthor, JKR and Uthor going side by side. Uthor will keep the position. But yeah, clean start from everyone. Of course, the pack is spread again. The top 4. As Uthor goes really wide, JKR tried to make a move. He's gonna go to Mirabeau. Very opportunistic move there. He breaks late. Very close together, but he makes the move down. JQR he's up to 6th place, of course. He does not want. He wants to lose as less time as possible. JQR. He's currently chasing Zerhammer, who is on an 8-lap hard.
Yeah, I wonder if JQR is aware of the damage that Grosjean took. I'm sure you should have seen him diving into the pits with that incident, and now he's trying so hard as he Dr. Uta cuts a lot of that chicane. But now look at JQR trying to go for another move on Hammer already. So he wants to try and clear this field as soon as he can and try and get a nice lead from the championship leader right at the back, P13. It's yeah, how unfortunate, man. This whole race has been turned upside down. Is he gonna get a nice exit? Yeah. Oh, as Hammer's kind of loses traction at the end exit of that corner. Is he gonna go for the inside move? Yeah, he is. He's going for it. Oh, he had to cut. I'm sure he's got a warning for that. But okay, fair enough. He's done it cleanly, no contact.
Yeah, that must be a warning.
But Jaguar
For
is the
sure.
man on the move. He is fast. He's on 3-lap old mediums. He needs to get right up there. That if I'm looking at the amount of laps being put on by all the medium runners in front of him, they're already on 9 laps. I wonder if they can get to the end, man. It's going to be really, really close. But motocross will definitely be able to get to the end on those odds. But I don't think the mediums will.
I
I
will
don't think
check
so.
Moto's penalty. Motocrosser has no penalties, but 2 warnings.
Yeah, there's Jonas starting to stretch his legs in front. 1.6 seconds down in the lead already. As Icewind rages in chat. Ocean Chief isn't racing. Yeah, I don't know, man. He's probably somewhere skipping along the ocean, like we know him, Icewind. As we have a XTP in P4 all over the back of Keyboard Magnussen. But Jaguar, just look how quickly close the gap to them. Fastest lap by Jonah to 1:13.
XT is really catching Keyboard Magnussen, but JQR will want to get past both of them, as now he's chasing the guys ahead for the lead of the race.
Yeah, JQR is right at the back of XTXP already. Who's that? Did we see a guy going off there? Did I miss something? No. Let's just look at this, how close they are. It's 2 teammates. I wonder if there will be team orders involved here. Do you think XTXP will just let him go? I don't know, man.
I don't know. XT is a reserve, so they might not be communicating, but yeah, I mean they're racing the 2 Williams.
Yeah, I'm sure XTXP should be thinking, do I let him go or do I not? XTXP will surely know on what strat he is, but I don't think he would know on which strat his teammate is, to be honest. So
yeah, of course XT is fighting for a permanent place in Tier 3, so yeah, he's gonna fight for the position. I think he's not gonna let him
fastest
go
lap,
that easy.
1:13.1 by Jonah. Jonah's putting in the laps. He's pulling away in front. It's crucial for JQR to try and get past here as soon as he can, but he's being held up by his teammate at the moment. Trying to find a way past Keyboard Magnussen, and we've seen Keyboard Magnussen struggling a bit on this track because he is on keyboard, of course. Is he going to go for the movie on the inside? He is. His teammate just let him pass. That is definitely
but no,
a pass.
I think XT.
He let him pass. Definitely, he broke early.
Yeah, that was very early indeed from XT.
Oh,
but now
volunteer.
JKR, is he gonna chase Keyboard Magnussen to the braking zone?
Oh, he's
before the
definitely gonna
tunnel?
take him.
Keyboard went really wide there. JKR will have the chance, but Keyboard's pulling away, as we had the yellow flag in sector 2. I don't know
Daru
if
got
someone
a
went
3-second penalty, yes. So yeah, JQR looking really good, man. This guy is in top form. He is looking to take the fight in the championship lead all the way to the end of the season. Are we gonna have a last race championship decider like we like it? Just the way we like it in SLR. Let's see if he can make a move now. JQR is famous for going towards the inside, but it seems like the Keyboard is running a lot less wing than him with that straight line speed. Oh, she fights that car through turn 1.
I mean, if even that -1 wing plays a big role in the straights of, especially in a track like that.
Yeah. Dragon is all over the back of Keyboard. He's just waiting for a mistake. Gets a much better exit there, but it doesn't help because it's such a short little exit. And now let's see what he does to the bridge. Just look at that Renault pulling away from him in the straight. He surely runs a lot less front wing, and he's probably on the battery as well. Let's see, he's got 34% battery.
And that, of course, costing him a lot of time there. Of course, his target is Motocrosser, who is also currently on a charge for the championship. I mean, he did a very good race last week, and he's continuing the great performance.
Yeah, Max gets another 3-second penalty. Is he gonna do it now? JQR is wide open, full on the battery. Does Keyboard has any better? He's got 20 left, but he's not really using it. He's gonna go around the outside. No, Keyboard again closes the door on him. He's working really hard for the P3.
Is he gonna go in the casino? No, it's too far and it's too dangerous for him.
Yeah, I kind of want to focus on some other guys as well, but JQ has been making it so exciting for us in this race with all his great
Yeah,
moves.
I can keep in touch with the
See, there's
other
some close
battles.
action between
It's
Giannis and
currently a
Futuristic.
5-car train. It's a 5-car train between Mosey, Kureas, Futuristic, Daro, and Grozan. A
Lawson's
6-car
just
train,
send
I
the
should
dragon.
say.
I think we're up for a move here. He's gonna go for the move around the outside. He's gonna go. He's late on the brakes, but Keyboard also late on the brakes, and he locks up. And again, he defends from JQR. Great defending drive from Keyboard Magnussen. He's making it really hard for JQR.
And of course, driving on keyboard to remind the viewers, keyboard's very good driver on the keyboard, of course.
Here's a move, yeah. McLaren down the inside of a... Did he actually pass that guy? Couldn't catch that. Saw a move.
No, Futuristic was behind as Dragon is trying to make the move around the outside, but Magnussen, what a great defense from him. He's really cost him a lot of time there, JQR, but
Yeah, it's crucial for JQR not to lose patience, and keep calm, collective, stay cool, calm, and collective, like they say in sport, and just be patient, man. Waiting for that one mistake. You just gonna. I know that it's not always.
JQR, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but JQR is missing his left end plate.
Oh, I wonder if there was contact that we missed. Why always when we go away from the action it happens? Oh, we have a yellow in sector 2. Who is off? Do we have someone
I
off?
think Grozan.
Yeah, I don't. Oh man, it's so sad for the championship leader after being in such a good position to be able to win this race today. Now finding
As we
himself
can
right
see,
at the back.
JQR struggling a lot in the second sector, of course, the fast turn, the fast sections of the track. It's very hard to follow with the wing damage.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't think it's worth stopping now. You're gonna pretty much
Daro
waste it. Unless there's a safety car, you should go for a pit stop, but yeah.
Okay, so Daro just left the session. I'm gonna check on him.
Let's just look how quickly JQR still is with that one front implant missing. He's still so quick, still hanging onto the back of keyboard. I think he must have been caught out by the braking of keyboard and hit him at the back somewhere and damaging his wing. But he is
Yeah,
trying
JQR
everything possible to try and get past keyboard.
JQR must be fuming
Yeah.
now on that Williams cockpit.
If it was me, I would have probably ended up in the wall already, running out of patience.
He thought about sending it, but he changed his mind real quick. We saw him changing his line very aggressively, but hold it. Oh, as we have a yellow flag in the chicane, it was their hammer. Yeah, he hit the inside barrier, I reckon, with his rear left wheel and spun, but kept his position because of the large gap he had.
Yeah,
from
so
Dr.
JQR again
Russo.
tries to go around the outside of Keyboard Magnussen. Keyboard Magnussen again squeezes him, but he's going to complete the move. He actually does complete the move, does he? He's done. He's done it.
Yeah,
Finally, he's done it. Going around the outside, it's a popular way of getting past someone around the outside in turn 1. It's very dangerous, but at the end of the day, if you're desperate, you have to go for it. And I think he's damaged his wing even more with that move, because I saw him just touching the barrier slightly on the exit of turn 1, but he's gone past. So well done.
I mean, it's not visual damage. We can see him having more damage, but I don't know if the inside of the front wing is damaged.
Yeah, as Grosjean is now up in P10, trying to get past Futuristic with a massive corner cut. I'm sure that was a warning. Nothing else going on. Let's focus on these three for a while.
It's a Futuristic also close to Koreas. Koreas, he might actually try and go to the end.
Yeah, I think the hard runner's in a very good position from your...
the Greek fellow had an excellent start in the season, getting a second place.
Giannis hits the wall with the McLaren pushing him literally through that fast chicane. But I think Giannis has got some front wing. Yeah, he's got no front implates left. Left and right is gone. So he's a big roadblock at the moment for these guys behind him. And he's decided to put the McLaren pits behind him as well.
And Futuristic
And that releases the championship leader into P8 with clean air. Let's see if he can put in some laps. With a fresh
I
wing.
mean,
Oh, his keyboard comes out
Futuristic
the
is
pits.
now.
Oh, and he misses his turn. Goes straight into the wall as a nightmare of a race for Grosjean. What? He just missed his braking completely. What the hell? Front left end plate gone. He just came out of it. That's not just the front end plate,
Not
that's a
only
whole
the
wing.
end plate.
It's a whole wing.
Yeah, it's the
Oh
whole
my
thing. Yeah.
word. Oh man, what a nightmare race for Grosjean. Only thing he can save him, hopefully save him now, is a safety car. Oh man, so unfortunate for him. But it's
And
Monaco.
Futuristic with the third stop. I mean, he was going for the win, but yeah, that's the same. He did that mistake. As John is looking.
Giannis goes wide into
confident.
the wall and Futuristic just goes past. So easy. Everybody's just hitting the walls. I wonder how many wings have been changed in this race so far. Probably 50. No, probably not that much, but more like 20 or something. I'm sure each driver already had a wing change at least.
Yeah, and I was saying about Jonah. Jonah is looking pretty confident on those medium tires. Of course, it will be hard to go to the end, but I don't think he has anything to lose.
Yeah, as Grosjean pits once again for a new front wing. Is now Keyboard is all over the back of Uther, now looking for a way past. Keyboard has decided to put off the... Oh, what's going on? What the hell was that all about? That scared me for a moment. What the hell was that? Oh man, that gave me some nightmares. Renault on top, or what? It was the other way around. It was the Merc on top of the Renault, I think. Icewind's asking if that was lag or what. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that was lag probably, but XT lost so much time. From JQR, he was right behind those two, Keyboard and JQR XT, but yeah, he's 6.8 seconds of his teammate.
Yeah, as everybody's now really fairly widely spread across the whole field. There's not much really going on at the moment, so I think this is the time we start our bedtime stories.
Yeah, of course. I mean, a fact for me actually.
Giannis gets a 3-second penalty. Sorry.
Oh, Max had the
Red Bull.
spin.
Yeah. As we say, we want to start the bedtime stories. Max entertains us.
Yeah, tomorrow will be my first league race in Monaco. Actually, I have never.
Yeah, but you're a quick
in
guy,
Monaco.
man. You're probably gonna end up with a 108 something.
I mean, to be honest, I really enjoy driving in Monaco with the right setup, of course. I'm really looking forward for it, as I'm looking at the Tier 2 General, lots of drivers struggling. And yeah, I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, on my side, I decided to not race tomorrow. I feel that it's I don't know. I just decided not to race this week and take a break.
In Monaco will probably be the best track for anyone to take a break.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really picking up my form, so
yeah, you
I want this race.
All right. Well,
but yeah, Futuristic is now right at the back of Max.
All right, we got some action going on again. Max is going to entertain us. Hopefully, not killing anybody.
Futuristic won't use that DRS button, but is only DRS gonna be enough? No. He stays behind the Red Bull.
As Grosjean sets the fastest lap. He's 1.4 seconds off Mossy Gaming, so he might possibly be able to go for a P10 here with fastest lap and try and catch these two guys, but getting past them is another story.
Jonah is still creating a big gap from Motocrosser. He's 13.5 seconds.
Yeah, but the question is Jonah able to get to the end on those mediums? That's the biggest question. I don't know, man. 21 laps already on mediums. His tires must probably be in the 60s or 70s already. maybe 50s or 60s, somewhere there. It's gonna be a tough
keyboard
call. Really tough.
hammer. Yeah, keyboard just overtook their hammer. So keyboard's on the top 5, and if XT pits, he might as well be on P4. Wow, what a race from keyboard actually.
Yeah. Futuristic is now really close to the max, trying to go around the outside in turn 1. So you're gonna make it sticky, does it safely, and that's how you do a pass in turn 1, ladies and gentlemen. Nicely done.
And Grosjean is all over the back of Mousy.
Yeah, I'm with him as well. It's Grosjean needs to get past him very quickly. There's still a whole 9 laps left. And he can try and catch the 2 guys in front of him, which is only 4 seconds down the road.
Oh!
Sector 3, yellow flag. Who's off?
Who has just pitted the DNF.
Oh. I was going through the field so quickly there.
It's the second consecutive DNF for Yanis after, as I said, starting the season very strongly. I think he was in the lead of the championship at one point in Bahrain, I think, when he came second. But yeah, after his DNF in Vietnam, he made a great comeback in Holland, getting that P3, but from Spain he still need to pick up his form, as Jonah is lapping Daro for the first time in this race.
Yeah, as I'm following Grosjean and Mossy still very close to each other. Grosjean trying everything. He's got in that Ferrari to try and get past Mossy. And we all know Mossy Gaming is not a... can be very defensive if he wants to. See if he gets a good exit, then he can try and go for the move down the end of this tunnel straight. Yeah, he's coming really close, but I don't think he will be in time towards the end. No. So it's the back out.
As Jonah has no penalties at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Jonah's 14 seconds up the road, man. If he can, I don't know how many. Do you know how much seconds it takes for a pit stop around around you?
Must be around 24, because it's a
Very
60 kilometer an hour pit lane. I don't know how much it's in miles, to be honest.
It's about 75. Oh, as Grosjean hits the back of Mossy trying to go for the move. I think he misjudged himself, but still goes around the outside. He still makes the move stick. Nicely done, but he nearly killed himself there with that. I don't know if that was lag or not, man. Maybe he didn't even make contact with him. It seems like there's a little bit of lag going on tonight on stream.
I was saying 60 meters an hour is the slowest pit lane possible in Formula 1, so it must be around 24 to 25 seconds.
Okay, as the hammer gets another 3-second penalty.
Yes,
so
it's right at the back, Dr. Ruther.
Yeah, following it.
Let's see, Dr. Ruther goes very defensive there, keeping the McLaren behind him with 10 laps remaining. Futuristic will try and keep behind the Dr. Ruther, of course, the Mercedes with 23, almost 24 lap hard. He must be struggling. He locks up.
Oh, beautiful move.
Go for the move? No, he braked early. That was very dangerous from the McLaren driver, but that's the greatest opportunity he had. But he's struggling with the ERS. He has 4% ERS now. He's charging up. But yeah, Futuristic. Oh, is he gonna try? He switched his lines a lot.
Yeah, it's a very patient drive from him at the moment. Very passive. Oh, Dr. Uther kind of squeezes him there. There was a little bit of a squeeze. I don't know why Dr. Uther actually came towards the inside. He was already alongside him, kind of. But I don't know what happened there, man. Let's have another look. Replay time. Something to look at. Yes, let's go. We finally woke up. Yeah, as Cooler's asking, can he actually take that mediums to the end? We don't know, man. I guess we just time will tell. You can see as yeah, it was. I don't know. It was a tough call, man. Tough call.
On lap 27, it's on 60% wear. So Jonas might actually, might actually get it if he.
The style says in chat 27 laps equals 60% tire wear. Okay, so he's only on 25, so he should definitely get to the end. Oh no, I don't think.
For a move on Max. Round the outside. For
Wow.
the third time, I think this guy
Max.
really touched. And Max is lost both of his end plates, and now his teammate is right behind him. Is he gonna let him pass? No, not yet. They're fighting the two Red Bulls, but Max is gonna struggle a lot.
Yeah, I don't know, that's some sketchy driving, man. Very defensive, very aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, of course, Grosjean must be very angry of what happened to him. He was winning the race until
Grosjean,
that.
sorry,
contact
as
was-
Grosjean's all over the back of Dr. Uther again. And we've seen Dr. Uther can also be very defensive. He must just be careful with changing his lines on the defense. Let's see. Grosjean gets a very good run on him, but he's gonna have to wait for the main straight. Unless he's gonna go for a... Ooh! He had to back out of that one. Dr. Uther really slow on that one hards. But Grosjean should make easy meet of him down the straight. Let's see if he's gonna go for the popular around the outside turn one. It's a little bit too far off from him, I think, to go for that. Yeah.
Let's see, Grosjean is really charging Dr. Uther.
Oh,
Oh,
as Grosjean's going for it.
goes
He's going
wide.
for it around the outside. What a move! What a move! Brilliantly done. He's seen a gap. He's gone slightly wide, Dr. Uther, and he's put his nose in there and he's just gone for the move. Nicely done. I don't know, man. There's a lot of lag going on at the moment. Oh, there's a 3 cars. Oh, Jonah's coming around. That's why they ghosted. It's the leader. Can you believe that the leader is about to lap the championship leader? Wow.
Oh, that's same to watch the championship leader getting lapped, but of course he isn't getting lapped yet, and I think he currently is faster Grosjean that his fellow teammate Jonah, because of course he's on a fresher set of tires.
Oh, yes.
But it seems to be missing again his left end plate.
Yeah. Oh, there goes Max and Dr. Uther. What happened there? Is it Mossegami? Oh, sorry, it's Mossegami. Did they make contact? What happened there?
I don't know. I
I
missed
wonder if
that,
he didn't
to be
hit
honest.
the... Oh no, the whole front left side plate of Dr. Uther is missing. That does not look good. I think he's hit Mossy there or vice versa. I'm not sure what happened. We'll have to wait and see for the reports to come through after this. But yeah, that did not look good. What's going on here? We got some ghosting going on. So check your lapping, Max. But yeah, Mossy Game has got some serious damage on the front left wing. As I see, Grosjean's also missing a front left input. Is there any car that's going to finish this race with an intact wing? And by the looks of it, Futuristic's got one at least.
Jonah is currently no damage, and he has a very good race, a great pace actually, even though with those old mediums. But yeah, he will try to go to the end, but
Oh,
If
JQR
he's-
gets a 3-second penalty. That is crucial. Well, XTXP is 20 seconds behind him though, but it might have changed results towards the front of him.
yeah, and I'm wondering in full damage mode in this game, if the tire wear goes up from 75% and more, the tire can blow up. I mean, in whatever time, right?
Yeah, there's I wonder if Jonah's just cruising in the front, looking after those tires.
Yeah, I mean,
He's not actually catching
If
up to his
the-
teammate in front of him. Let's see about that. He's
if
about
those
to lap.
mediums go not below, up from 75%, he will risk a puncture, but
Yeah. As Futuristic gets another 3-second penalty. Yeah, I think we're all just waiting to see if this guy's gonna get a punch or not. I don't think so, I don't want to curse it, but it should be doable, I think.
yeah, 4 laps remaining from now, as Jonah starting the 36th lap of this race, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tight, man. It's gonna be very tight. I think it's just luck that's gonna take him to the end, to be honest, from here on. Max gets another 3-second penalty.
Yeah, and I think 39 laps, the most of the calendar in Formula 1. I think it's equal to Austria. It's also 39 laps, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nicholas
Wimpy,
battles
yeah.
on track. Sorry, I'm just looking through the grid, see if I see any battles, but yeah, by the times I see all widely spread. So it's time for a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a Ferrari. The end.
Yeah, and maybe that Ferrari was leading the championship. Actually, it's still leading the championship.
Yeah.
And Monaco
Came
is
in his way.
is yeah, is treating very bad to him. I can't think.
And then,
in
as he
sequence.
tried to take this championship lead further, he went into a pink pig.
But at least he's currently on the point, so that's better than nothing.
Yeah, and that pink pig told him, "If you pass me, I'll kill you." And he tried to, and the pink car gave him a little taste of what he can get. He took off his front wing. And now,
As now,
it's all
Jonah,
P8.
is he about on? Yeah, he's right behind his teammate. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like he's actually catching him. He's probably just going very slow on this tires. If I were him, I would cruise all the way and lean and don't even use overtake. I mean, he's got a 19-second lead. If he gets a penalty now, he can almost pit and come back in the lead. It's very close to a pit stop gap. I wonder if he wasn't thinking of putting the hammer down, trying to get a gap and then going for another pit stop. As Icewind looks confused on chat.
Futuristic is now closing to their hammer. Finally, a battle between their hammer and Futuristic. Of course, their hammer will struggle with those worn hards, and Futuristic has a slightly better wear.
Yeah. I don't know. So XTXP is now being caught by the yellow Renault from Keyboard Madness. Will he be able to make a move in the last 2 laps? Let's see. There's a Futuristic all over the back of Hammer, and we finally got some action, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Ice, I know you liked our bedtime story, but we have to cut it short. As we have a McLaren attacking a racing point all the way around the outside, going into turn 1. Will he make the move stick? And he makes easy meat of that pink car. And all the way he goes up the first straight, up the hill.
As Jonah is starting the final lap, Jonah, what a race from him, I think. Yeah, I mean, great performance from the reserve driver. He 100% deserves a place in Tier 3.
Yeah, as Dr. Uther gets another 3-second penalty. He's probably got about 25 seconds in his collection. But will this guy get to the end of the line without a puncher? It's going to be touch and go. It's 33 laps done on medium tires. That has taken some seriously good management, tire management. And he's still even increasing the gap. Should he get a punch and now, I'm sure he can cruise to the end of the line with the tyre and still win this race. Will he do a Hamilton or will he not? He's about a half a lap away, coming into the swimming pool section now. Nick.
Yeah, Jonah had a marvelous race, I should say. We didn't expect him to go to the end with those mediums. He defined all the odds today, and Jonah is gonna win the 7th round with the weaving, with style. He wins the Monte Carlo Grand Prix, the Monaco Grand Prix, with the motocrosser being 20 seconds behind.
That is
actually
crazy.
We have some action going between Keyboard and XT for 4th place.
Okay, let's follow them. Oh, Keyboard got a bad exit through the down the tunnel straight. He's way off now. The only way you can catch him now is he just decides not to even brake. But he does though, luckily.
As some idiot informs us that 64% DRS on the rears. On the rears. Jonah had at the end. Yeah, that's not much.
Jeez, some idiot just said that Jonah went over the line with 64% tire weight on the rears of the 34 laps. That just shows you how easy it can be to take a soft medium run to the end. That is easy. Just something to take note of for the guys that still need to race this. It's an easy soft medium strat. Jonah just proved that today, but a well-deserved win. And I think driver of the day. Let us know in chat. What do you think?
Actually,
driver of the day.
Grosjean, yeah, gained a bunch of places. He finished 6th.
Wow, that actually keeps the championship hopes alive. Where did JQR end? I think 3rd or 4th, did he?
Yeah, must be 3rd, as the games driver of the day is mostly gaming. But of course, we'll have to see the standings.
Did I just see a Ferrari guy on the podium without a head? Was I the only one that just saw that? As Icewind says, driver of the day, Wimpy's bedtime story. Okay, thank you, Ice. Really appreciate that, man. Alright, driver of the day. Seriously. What do you guys think? I think Jonah did a good job.
Must be Jonah, yeah, must be Jonah. No penalties.
I mean,
excellent
34
pace,
laps
excellent
on mediums.
strategy.
That is crazy. Oh, the championship leader actually took the fastest lap, to be honest. So he took 6th place and gets 1 point for that fastest lap. JQR then in P3. So yeah, it kind of if I work it out quickly, it's about 3 or 4 points in it. They actually closed the gap to the championship leader, JQR. So yeah, we still have a good championship on our hands. But that
so
is
driver of the day is Jonah, I reckon.
All right. Let's go for the interviews.
We must be Jonah. Jonah, if you can hear us, yeah, he's in the chat. We must bring him for an interview. What a guy, what a race.
Yeah, as as good as he's considering Jonah was disqualified. Yeah, I remember the game in the beginning said Jonah disqualified. Don't know what happened there, but anyway. So that is your Monaco Grand Prix, and welcome to our interview room, or studio rather. Who will we get in? I think we need to get Jonah in here though. Let's see if we can get hold of him. Do you see him?
Yeah, I can bring him in.
Bring him in. Beam me up, he says. Beam me up.
So Jonah, hello, welcome. Congratulations. What a strategy.
Thank you.
Race, great win. First thing I want to ask before you analyze your race, what was your wear in the last lap?
It was like 63, 64.
Wow, that is some seriously good tire management, man. Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell us about
wasn't that hard behind 2 safety cars? We had like 6 laps in total of safety cars, so I had like not really wear in that 6 laps, so that helped as well. But yeah, the mediums don't really wear out, so that's a plus. I knew that because I drove a bit, and I guess before the first safety car, or when the first safety car came out, I wondered why the P1 and P2 didn't pit, and they probably didn't know about that, or I don't know. Maybe they just couldn't judge it fast enough. So yeah, that probably gave me the win to pit there when they didn't.
Yeah.
But first of all, I want to apologize to Inferno Coil because that was completely my fault. I tried to go for a gap that wasn't there, and yeah.
Oh yes, we got
We
that
saw
on
how
stream.
that
I
ended.
remember. Yeah, we actually have a replay of that as well. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know. You got a
first
bad
of-
exit though.
Yeah, I was in a voice chat with a few guys that were watching the stream, and they told me I went for a gap that wasn't there. I need to review it, but if they say so, it definitely was my fault. So I want to apologize to Inferno.
Yeah.
I already wrote him as well, but just that the guys in here hear it as well.
All right. Well,
Wasn't on purpose.
good on you, man. But yeah, I don't know if sorry, I must have missed it if he did tell you, but you are our driver of the day today. So
Thank you.
very big congratulations. What a performance. Are you looking forward to next week?
Thank you.
Where are we going? Is it Baku, I believe?
Baku, yeah.
Another
Well, I
street
hope I
track?
can repeat my performance of this this week and don't bottle quali this time. Did you see my last quali run? I think you saw it when I been in the wall, right?
Yeah.
In qualifying.
Yeah. I think I saw that. Can't
Yeah,
remember, to be honest.
I my my pedal started going on the throttle out of nowhere, so
Oh,
I just
shit.
went straight into the chicane in the
Damn.
hairpin, so that didn't really help. But yeah,
Well, yeah.
could fix that before the race, so that was a good thing, I guess.
Again, congratulations, John. I don't know, Wimpy, you have to sign anything to add on today.
Yeah. Just I hope we can see your good form continuing next week in Baku. And you certainly made use of your reserve slot tonight, making a big statement out there. So yeah, it will be going down into the notebooks of the admin team, and yeah, you will certainly be up the list for a seat in a high tier should something come available. But yeah, very well done, good performance, and good on you for that IOA management, man. That was some good stuff.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we'll see you on Baku then.
Yeah, thank you for commentating. Have a good night. See ya.
You too. Bye bye. What an absolute gentleman. All right.
The guy, what a performance from him again.
Yeah, well done to you, man. It was a splendid drive. Shall we get Futuristic? He also had a pretty good race. Let's get him in. Good evening, sir. You are live on EGL Interview Channel.
Hello.
Hey, tell us about your race. You did pretty well. I think there were some minor incidents, if I can remember. There was so much action going on in the beginning. Yeah, tell us about some of your incidents you had.
Yeah, the first stint was pretty okay. I didn't. The top 4 didn't get away that much, and then it was the safety car. And I think it was on lap. I believe it was like lap 9. I hit the wall, got minor wing damage, and then in Raskas I got a bit more wing damage, and I was forced to pit, so I went on hards, and then it was like last week a comeback drive with some traffic, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason you pitted, because I actually thought you were alright, because you were fighting for the podium.
Yeah, it's a shame. I guess it was my mistake on lap 8 that I got wing damage, but then people just shutting doors left and right on me. So I was a bit furious, but it is what it is. It's Monaco, so you can't expect the gap to be there every time.
All right. Well, yeah, still a good race all around, man. I personally think you should have been in or you were in the contention for driver of the day. But yeah, Jonah had a brilliant drive and did a great job on his tire wear and stuff, having to do, I think, 34 laps on mediums. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, but can we expect some top performance in Baku. How do you feel about Baku?
Yeah, it's pretty okay street circuit. It's just the castle section that is actually annoying, but otherwise I will be hoping for some great battles on track, because here you can't really shut the door on anyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Better
pretty much
racing, I
only
hope
the
so.
straight that's there for some overtaking here. So that
Yeah.
long DRS straight, we're probably going to see a long DRS train, to be honest. But anyway, let's hope for the best, and we see some good performances from you next week in Baku.
Yep, thank you.
All right, anything from your side, Nick?
All good for me as well.
Alrighty. Well, then we'll see you next week in Baku, man. Thank you for joining.
Yep. See you. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, are we getting in Mozzie and Never? Let's get them both in here. Did Hammer actually drive? I can't remember. Yes, he did.
Oh, hello.
Good
Hello.
evening, Mr. Hammer and Mozzie Gaming. Welcome. Tell us about your race. How was your experience, Mozzie? I see you had some good moments there and some incidents around you as well.
Yeah, the start wasn't that good. I started at the back because I crashed in qualifying. But yeah, the both safety cars worked out, and I got points, so pretty decent, I think. And yeah, the rest is Monaco.
All right, and you, Hammer?
I think I was doing okay for a long time, even though I got hit during the BSC, which caused me a 5-second penalty, which wasn't fair. And it cost me
that's
some
right.
time.
You were hit by Grosjean,
Dr.
was it?
Yeah, and that was the second time. And then it was Grosjean, and that 5-second penalty I'd like to get removed, but it didn't matter in the end because I had some wing damage around lap, I don't know, 25 or something. So the last 15 laps were really hard, and I was losing too much time. So even with the penalty removed, I think I'm still in P8.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been P6, so that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, at least I finished the race. So, and that was my only incident.
I think that that incident where Grosjean hit you from behind, I think that was the turning point in the race. Nick, what do you think? That's where Grosjean picked up the damage on the front wing and had to do an additional pit stop and fell right to the back of the grid. And that changed the whole race.
Didn't he drove in the wall?
I think that was afterwards.
In turn 1?
He just completely, that was afterwards, a lot later in the race as well. So,
yeah, and then he was behind me and drove in my back.
Oh no, yeah, he had a nightmare of a race. He started off well and then it just went all wrong from there. I think it all started with the incident with him and Hammer, where he hit Hammer and got in front wing damage, and then it just went downhill from there for him. So, unfortunate for Grosjean.
I'm glad I at least finished because I had a horrible preparation with trying to get home from work, which was a nightmare.
I saw you.
So I had like 0 practice, 0 prep. So I think I can be happy with points in the end.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it was a pretty okay race. There was a lot of once again some dodgy driving, but we'll leave that to the FIA. We won't get into that. That's not our job. But are you guys looking forward to Baku next week? Are you going to be more prepared than this one? I think Baku is a slightly better track than Monaco, man. It's not as bad as Monaco. Monaco is probably the narrowest track on the calendar, and the track with the highest risk of getting damage.
Yeah,
I just don't like walls.
Baku is slightly better, but on keyboard it's still a street race, and yeah.
Yeah. And you, Hammer, are you gonna be more prepared? Are you gonna put in more practices for Baku? I love Baku, to be honest. It's one of my favorite tracks.
For Baku, no. No, I'm focusing on different races and where I'm actually strong at. So
you sound like me that's decided to take a break on the Monaco week.
I have still got points, so as long as I do that, I'll be happy.
All right, that's the spirit.
Again, training handling the car under no front wing.
Yeah, and Mozzie,
Yeah.
did you miss your teammate tonight? Where is your teammate? Everybody wanted to know in chat, where is your teammate tonight?
I don't
After
know
scoring
where
a
Ocean is.
victory in tier
I
3.
just asked him what strat is and if he has any advice. But yeah,
Yeah,
he said he won't make it, and I hope we see him next week in Baku, and yeah, we can drive again together.
I was
and,
hoping to
yeah.
see him pull off a tier 3 SLR win tonight. See that he's done it early in the week in 2S. He's been on great form, so let's see. Maybe he leaves it for Becker next week. Or maybe even Sunday. I believe he's still racing Sunday as well in 2S tier 1, if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. I don't know. But anyway, I think that wraps about up the whole evening. Nick, any closing words from your side, man?
Overall, it was a pretty race. I mean, lots of ups and downs, lot of drama, like I predicted at the start. But yeah, congratulations, of course, to you too for getting points as well. And yeah, I'm very looking forward for Baku next week.
All right. Well, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Tier 2, where Mr. Nick himself will be involved in the race for SLR tomorrow night at 7 CEST, the normal time. Saturday will be to SLR Tier 1 at just after 6 p.m. CEST, I think about 15 minutes after the hour. And then, of course, on Sunday, it will be 2 SRL. Tier 2 at 6 and Tier 1 at 8. So stay tuned. There's lots of racing, action-packed weekend ahead. So stay tuned to the channel, like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Make sure you don't miss a race. Until then, we will see you tomorrow night. Goodbye.